Happy Ram Navami to everybody, and also congratulations to all the kids who are performing today. We want to take a few minutes of your time to go through, because we know that a lot of parents with the spouse just come on this day, and not very often. So we want to show what the Srimaya Vidya Mandir does. Slide show karte? Now first.
F5.
Slide show. Okay. Badaana slide hopefully dekhati hai. So we want to thank everybody, including the students, the teachers. We want to thank everybody, students, teachers, parents, and all of you, because we know that last year we went through some troubles, right? And if you guys remember, we had to bring down all the classes downstairs. And they say, ગુજરાતીમાં આપણે કહે છે કે માણસની પરીક્ષા થાય તો ખબર પડે કે માણસ કેવો છે. That was the time we as a community, all of us got tested, right? Because we couldn't take the classes upstairs, but we know that this community will support us. You all supported us during the tough time, and today we have resumed the classes upstairs. We have made a good progress to continue the classes upstairs, but a lot of work still needs to be done. But we'll continue on that one as the program moves further. But we want to thank all of you for helping us or supporting us during the testing time. Now, as we know, this is not a classes, right? Some of us, most of the kids go to different classes. But if you see the name of this institute, it's called the Srimaya Vidya Mandir. Many of us who studied in India probably, we know that school was called the Vidya Mandir. Saraswati Matanu Mandir cha. This is not another class. And that's where it's named as Srimaya Vidya Mandir. Srimaya means somewhere the God resides, education and the Mandir. So that's why it's a Srimaya Vidya Mandir. And you might have visited our website, and this is our continuous effort. It's not like a job done, but if you see what we are trying to do, we are trying to prepare well-balanced, compassionate citizens who are proud of their heritage, culture, religion, history, and they are ready to build a tomorrow together. Apni Avtikal we are trying to create here, and that's the vision or the goal of the Srimaya Vidya Mandir. And as we say, it's never done. It's a constant effort. Now, this slide is very interesting. I would request all of you to spend at least 30 seconds on this slide, which tells you Srimaya Vidya Mandir is not about one class or two class, but what does it do? If you see there at the top, 200 plus kids attend every Sunday. 200 plus kids attend every Sunday. We have the cultural classes, the religion classes, Gujarati and Hindi classes, the Nikunj Yuva Seva, this program right here. It is for the teenagers. We know that when the kids enter the teenage age, you might see some problems, but if you keep them in a good company, you know the results are very different. So this is what this program is trying to do. Often we participate in some of the earthquake relief and other activities that tells the kids the other side of the world. It's not all hunky-dory, we have to help wherever we can. All the kids are also served snacks whenever the SVM is in the session. And that is all done by the volunteers. If you see here, this is a completely volunteer-driven organization. There are 35 plus teachers and administrators who give their service every Sunday. Nobody gets a paycheck here. But the amount of activity that gets done, look at it here. We have the music classes. We have a library. In that corner, right, the SAT and HSP classes. Some of you whose kids are going to the college, you know that how expensive the classes are. And what does these classes have done wonders. Some of the kids, if you talk here, they realize the value of it. The classes offer, they give the mock exams to the students, and the results are really, worth checking. Let's go through. Sometimes we ourselves ask a question, why do we need all this? So let's see what impact Srimaya Vidya Mandir has created. Sometimes we say, Gujarati ke Hindi language ni શું જરૂર છે, right? But when I was studying in India, people used to say કે પ્રેમ કરો હોય તો ગુજરાતીમાં જ થાય. Probably that has changed now. But here is a quote. it probably still holds true. And what it says, the secret of a language is the secret of love and sympathy. Whether it's your Gujarati language, whether it's your English language or a Hindi language. But the secret of a language is the secret of love and sympathy. That's what language allows you to express. And look at this, how this has done, right? We know it. Most of the kids, when you have multilingual, the kids who know multiple languages, the effect of it. And there are studies done, the kids who know more than one language, they are much more smarter or better than the other kids. Many of the grandparents are sitting here, and most of you might have the relatives abroad, India or other places. When they make a phone call, they're able to connect with the grandparents or anybody, you know. Dada came so, ba came so, mesu khaju. All those things, the kids who are learning here are able to communicate. Some of the parties you go through, and some of the, it's a mixed crowd, you can see your kids mingling well. And look at this slide. It is worth reading here. Just give yourself 30 seconds here. The world is changing fast. I know a fellow who went to Stanford University. He graduated from Stanford and he started his company in Ahmedabad. Right? We know it. The world is changing very fast. The need for the language is there. And when such kids, you know, those who studied in Stanford start a company in India, in Ahmedabad, they can directly talk Gujarati. So, and even some kids I know, they have gone to Jammu and Kashmir from here to study the medicine. Right? Things are changing. Kids from here are going to study back home in India. When you know the multiple languages, the benefits are different. Some of the kids I know, one girl here sitting here right there, Shamika, she reads the Bakur Patelni Vartao, right? Very humorous stories. The girls or the kids who are learning in the Srimaya Vidya Mandir are reading the Gujarati stories. This is the impact Srimaya Vidya Mandir or the language classes have created over a period of time. And we all know that how important and near and dear our religion and culture is to all of us. Look at the effect it creates. Our kids know about the Bhagavad Gita probably more than we know sometimes. And look at it, the prayer they do, you know, they know how to do the prayer, how to go to the temple and what all not they know. Look at this, SAT and HSP classes that is preparing all the kids for the better future. If they don't know anything, they can come here and work on the areas that they are weaker in. Kids are getting much more confident because they get a set of friends whom they can talk with, whom they can relate with.